Political pundit Ann Coulter, I like her. We're both conservatives. I think she's very, very smart. I think she's funny. I generally agree with her politics. I heard about a piece, an appearance that she did with presidential candidate John Edwards' wife, Elizabeth, on NBC's Hardball with Chris Matthews. When I saw this piece, I had some questions I had to ask Ann Coulter myself. But first, I want you to look at the clip that I saw. This is Elizabeth Edwards on Hardball with Ann Coulter, and Elizabeth Edwards is on the phone.
Good to go.
Okay, the wife of a presidential candidate is calling in asking me to stop speaking? You're asking me to stop speaking. Stop writing your columns. Stop writing your books.
Ann,
please.
Okay.
Which made fun of the moment of Charlie Dean's death and suggested that my husband had a bumper sticker on the back of his car that said, "Ask me about my dead son." This is not legitimate
3 years ago.
Dialogue. It debases political dialogue. It drives people away from the process. We can't have a debate about issues if you're using this kind of language.
Yeah.
Okay, the clip actually that I had asked for was not that clip. It was actually when she said to stop attacking her husband and calling, John Edwards, or saying that, what was it they accused you of, Ann? That you wanted him to die in a terrorist attack or something like that?
Yes.
Which is not true at all, completely baseless.
Well, it's like a Disney funhouse. You have to, step back and see what the full sentence was, which I think is actually easier done on TV if you just show both clips. But
yes.
If you want me to repeat them
No. I'm going to show it. I wanted to hear what you had to say about it. That this is, because honestly, when I
don't need to explain what I said.
No.
You just need to see what I said rather than a word pulled out. I mean,
No,
it is
you're
like
hostile.
Being quoted and saying yes, and having someone say, you see, you just said yes, you are a child molester, and you have to explain that the question was, are you a Republican?
Let me play the clip. This is from ABC's GMA. Look how far this was taken out of context.
I wouldn't insult gays by comparing them to John Edwards. That would be mean. But about the same time, Bill Maher was not joking and saying he wished Dick Cheney had been killed in a terrorist attack. So I've learned my lesson. If I'm going to say anything about John Edwards in the future, I'll just wish he had been killed in a terrorist assassination plot.
I don't understand why anyone has a problem with that. You're making a point, are you not? That one side can say something that outrageous, but then you're attacked for making the point that he said that. This is the double standard that conservatives go through all the time.
Well, it's worse than a double standard. This is how the mainstream media operates. This is what they mean when they talk about the fairness doctrine. And that is, why is anyone outraged by that? Because most people don't know that's what I said. What the AP has reported and is throughout the web and being replayed on MSNBC is just the part at the end where I'm imitating Bill Maher's statement saying, right. I wish John Edwards had been killed in a terrorist assassination plot. And if they can do this to me, America, just look at what you are dealing with here.
Now, I have said things on the air that have been taken out of context. They have been twisted. I've said things that just foot in the mouth, just stupid things. This question on ABC, and this is the one thing that I haven't understood, and I wanted to talk to you about it personally. This question that you answered on Good Morning America, and I think answered well, was stemmed from a comment that you made about John Edwards at a speech, and I want to play the clip. Here's the clip.
I was going to have a few comments on the other Democratic presidential candidate, John Edwards, but it turns out that you have to go into rehab if you use the word so.
Okay. So you
I like that you're bleeping that now. Are you also bleeping illegal alien and amnesty, other words we're not supposed to use?
Well, one is a slur. What is a slur? Do you believe that word is a slur?
No.
You don't?
No, I think it's a comedic word, a schoolyard word. Sarah Silverman uses the word, and liberals don't mind when she uses it.
Okay.
And by the way, I wasn't saying it on TV. I was saying it at a right-wing political convention with 7,000 college Republicans. I didn't put it on TV.
Okay, well, but that doesn't necessarily. I don't want to get into that. Here's
You don't think it makes a difference what the venue is? There's nothing you'd say in front of a group of college Republicans that you wouldn't say on TV? I doubt that.
No, there really isn't. I mean, I do comedy tours, and I say because you live in the world of YouTube now, where somebody's gonna take it and spin it out of context, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't understand the joke. Can you? Well,
you're going back 6 months. This was a week after Isaiah Washington, the actor,
I understand that, but
was
what
sent
is
to
the
rehab
connection?
for using the word.
I got that, but what's the connection to John Edwards?
I had just done 5 minutes on Obama, 5 minutes on Hillary. I needed to end my speech, so I just threw in, I can't say anything about him because I can't use this word. The word means wimp, wuss, pathetic.
Okay, that's
what it means.
Got it.
And someone who does, the Las Vegas routine before illiterate juries in order to bankrupt doctors with junk science, admitted by the New York Times to be junk science, is precisely what that word means, which is why 7,000 college Republicans laughed.
Ann Coulter, author of Godless, the Church of Liberalism. Thanks for having a great conversation.